This lighting makes me look so greasy. That's crazy. It's been a very, very hot week. I've been getting reminded that during the warmer months, I feel like so tired, like all the time. And it's just from the heat, but like, ugh, it's draining. Make sure this is running right. Ugh. Yeah, this happens every time. I start doing a live stream where I start recording, and then I'm like immediately just more tired. On top of my already existing tiredness. Been feeling a little bit sickly the past day. But I've been thinking about, like how could I do live streams and have them be, kind of fun and engaging and not so stressful for me because like you would think that it's relatively stress free when there's not like a whole lot of people watching it, but I don't know. It's just a whole lot of like I'm a yapper, so like I'll come on here and I'll be like there are things I want to say, but then it's like I don't want to say the things on my mind when there's like no one here because then no one's hearing me and I'm just talking into the void. So it's more about finding activities that I'm almost not even paying attention to the fact that I'm live streaming. It's more like find a fun game and just play it. If people stop on in, then they do. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I've been playing this game called Connections. If you don't know what that is, it's a New York Times game. It's just a game they have on their website where you have 16 words and you have to have four groups of four. And it's a game that I thought would be funny to do on stream just because you know it's so evil. You'll see what I mean when I pull it up if you're not familiar. But there was one that had the words like bat, owl, cardinal, and I don't know if I said moth already, but yeah, moth. And in my head I was like, oh, so it's gonna be a group of things that can fly, and it ended up not being that. And I was just like, what the fuck? They'll throw in words that sound like they could be related just to make you feel like you're going crazy. And to add another little fun thing, I was curious if there was like an offensive version of Connections, um, because I don't know that sounded funny. I looked it up and I did find one. So I have not played it yet. I got a brief glimpse at the words, and I have a feeling that it's gonna be rather offensive, as you would think. Nothing. I didn't see anything that was like too crazy, but I'm like, I want to have some humor in it. Just beyond me getting frustrated while trying to play and not being able to get anything right. Um, and I may browse some other word games. I partially got the idea from this because I've been playing a lot of the Game Pigeon like word games with some of my friends this week. So I'm trying to find a way to, because I'm not going to be able to see chat at all when I'm doing this. I have an idea. So there's no one here. I ain't wasting anyone's time. Oh, forgot my little spider friend. It's almost blocking me from turning my mouth on. Your web is very pretty there, sir. Where's the fucking button? Where are you? Where is the button? Come on, where are you? Is it under Celine? Oh no, it is. I'm just pulling up chat on my other screen. I have an iMac that I've not really been able to use because for some reason Apple thought it was a good idea in 2017 to make an iMac with a 5K screen, but only 8 gigabytes of RAM. Really smart of them there, because the thing barely fucking works. So it'll boot up eventually. Man, I am tired. But I'm tired. But I'm like, damn. I look a little zooted. Come on, load. Load. Oh, I forgot that my... It's been so long since I've turned on this Mac that I forgot that there's a giant fucking blobfish in my face. I'm trying to not damage the spider's web. Load. Please. Please load. Please. Please. You know what's kind of sad? I thought about the other day. I remember when 4K screens like first became a thing, and it was just like crazy seeing how sharp they were. But like I'm so used to it now that like they don't really. Eventually, everything will be like 8K. Eventually, 4K is like the new 1080. You know. And if you're like me and still sometimes upload videos in 720, I swear I feel like the algorithm, if your video is not at least 1080, then less people watch it. I think there is genuinely an algorithm thing, because the reason that some of my videos are in 720 is because the way that I film my videos is I stream my iPhone to my Mac and I record everything in Streamlabs. And for some reason, just the cropping doesn't always let me do 1080. I don't know. I feel like I got it fixed, though, because it's been 1080 pretty consistently. If I could... See, right now it's not 1080. That's fucking weird. But what is cool... I can control my fucking iMac with my trackpad on my MacBook. That blows my mind. I'm not gonna lie. License error. Shut up, dude. I have an amp sim for my guitar, and I have it on both my Macs, but it keeps saying every time that like I go from Mac to Mac, it fucks up, like my license. But I'm pretty sure you're allowed to have it on multiple. I don't know though. Skype calling was turned off. What? When did I ever have Skype calling on this? Quora Digest. How painful is death? That is a very dumb question. How painful is death? I don't know. How the fuck would I know that? Sorry about this, y'all. I'm just trying to... Oh, wow. That caracals are really pretty in 5K. What is that sound? Alright, so I've got chat pulled up on my other screen. I'm going to go into my settings and make sure my Mac doesn't just like turn off on its own. Dude, Intel Macs are so dog shit. Oh no, you may have to reposition the tab. Oh boy. How tragic is that? Dude, even my system settings is fucking slow. But like for real, why would you put a 5K screen on a Mac that only has fucking 8 gigs of RAM in it? You can't do fucking anything. It slows it down so badly. System preferences not responding, bro. Okay. Screen. For 1 hour. That's the longest I can do it. Dude, this thing is so slow. Displays. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna jump right into this. And, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to see if anyone says anything. Do a quick little verification that, we're all good. We're all good. Okay. Dude, I wish I could just live stream on my iMac. That would be so nice. Wonder if I can't, like, drag a fucking... Okay, I can't do that. For a second, I thought I could do something really cool. And then I couldn't. What am I doing? What am I doing? Welcome to my screen. Oh, boy. Brother. Give me 1 second. Again. Display. Crop. To window. Or not. Okay. So this is the problem with having a MacBook rather than a regular Mac. Is that the cropping of my desktop is really weird. Alright. Let me verify that we got the cropping right. Oh my god, this is driving me crazy. Alright, so just gotta make myself slightly smaller. Or more than slightly smaller. I guess it's just a learning experience. So, don't take me as a trying to be professional. Okay, that is perfect. That is perfect, though. All right. So I already don't like the look of this. I unfortunately had a feeling that those would be the first ones. Oh my god. Okay. That's all right. That's not how I would have worded it. I did recognize the connection, but that is certainly not the way I would have said that. We might not be able to do that one. I'm gonna be real. We probably shouldn't. All right. Let's just cleanse our palate with one that's not racist, ideally. Okay, so I already did this one today. Brain rock. Okay. Kinky connections. Yeah, I didn't even realize there was a community tab until this time. Oh god. Breasts, ass, feet, cock. mouth, feet, mouth. See, and unlike the rate, like the real connection site, it doesn't tell you if you're like one away or anything like that. But feet, mouth, breast, ass. How is that not right? Okay, I'm seeing a connection with gag, blindfold, ropes, whip. Wait, or actually cage. Whip. What? How? Bruh. This is dog shit. This one only had like a 2.5 star rating, and I'm seeing why. So again, I would think those are like items you would use. Bounce, ride. Dude, there's like, yeah, this is a bad one. Bounce, ride, choke, gag. Gag on it. Okay, I mean, I get it. But things you stick your dick into: condom, fleshlight, cage. I'm struggling here. How's it already? How is it already 1 in the morning? Jesus. Um. Flashlight. No, I don't. Mm. Oh god, the thumbnail has to be wild for this. I think this was the first thing I tried. I don't know. Dude, I hate this one. This one's bad. I said that. Bad. I don't like that one. Brain rot. Let's have a couple pulled up. There's a lot of kinky connections. SpongeBob only has genetic disorders. 13 colonies. Vitamin and mineral functions. I'm actually going to pull that one up. All right, we got like 4 up. No. These are fucking too much, bro. This is too much. Okay. So, in my head this seemed like a better idea in my head. Maybe let's just do random ones. So, it'd be cool if there was like a random option. Is there not? I can create puzzles though, so that's pretty cool. April 28th. I already did this one. Motherfucker. Alright. $10.34. So this is the actual New York Times one that there was, whatever day this was. This is how they get you. This seems way too obvious. Okay, gave me an easy one. Is Holy a type of cheese? I don't know. Well, I'm thinking because Gonzo cheese, blue cheese, Swiss cheese, ejector seat cheese. I'm just gonna take a gamble. All right, so that's not. But I mean, one of these words has to be cheese. I just hate that it doesn't tell you when you're one away from it. Motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Because I know these go together. Swiss cheese, Gonzo cheese, blue cheese. Those 3 have to go together. What? Dude, this one's bullshit. This one's bullshit. I'm just gonna spend this whole time crashing out on them because, like, this is fucking stupid. This could be to throw me off, though. It might mean Sonic is, like, something else. What? That one actually made, like, that would have made sense to me if it had been that. Things that pop up. Oh, that's fucked up. See, this is what I was talking about, where they try to throw you off. Like Sonic and Jack in the Box. It didn't mean Jack in the Box as the food place. It meant like an actual fucking Jack in the Box. I hate that. What the fuck is a galleon? Types of wine. Can I type on my... No, I can't. Oh, I can. Never mind. Alright, so a galleon is a large multi-decked sailing ship. Okay, interesting. Again, I would think Pinot and Rosé, but that could also, again, be trying to throw me off. Napkin, plate, glass, fork. I'm not feeling very sharp right now. Thrust, drive. Oh my god. Because I was thinking like types of alcohol, Pinot, Rosé, and shot, but I feel like that's a stretch because there's nothing else that sounds like it. So far, I still have 4 tries though. I'm feeling like card and disc for some reason are together. Card. Second, I was thinking like drive and cloud, as in like storage, because yeah, like a disk drive, just as a place that you store stuff. Oh, for crying out loud. Yes. Damn, the delay on this is fucking wild. Alright, so I'm watching the stream, and I haven't even... Yeah, damn. So now I'm really starting to think that these are related. Pinot, shot, rosé. I just, for some reason, I feel like galleon's related to alcohol, and I can't even say why, because I don't think it is, but... What is a galleon in wine? Okay, one of the questions... So galleon... Okay, so it's not that... This is bullshit, man. Give me 1 second. The cat's being fucking. Actually, wait. What I'm actually gonna do is fucking. Alright. Oh, my fucking foot fell asleep. Okay. I'm kind of burning out on this one. Jesus Christ. Is this really how fucking far behind it is? Okay, never mind. I thought that there was like a crazy delay on my stream, but there wasn't. Why is my fucking face cam so big though? What the hell? Alright. Alright, I don't know. I don't know. I have genuinely no fucking idea. Because if these are not related, what the fuck was it? Increased with up. That's a fucking stretch and a half. What does that even mean? Dude, some of these are fucking stupid. That is dumb. That one was really dumb. Deposit, put away, withdrawal. Deposit. Withdrawal is the opposite. These are all related to money at like a bank. Deposit, withdrawal, transfer balance. Yeah. As well. 2, 4 had. No. Oh, God. 2. Well, to boot. Mm-hmm. Also as well, besides to boot too. Yes. Oh my God. Had 8. What the fuck does horse have to do with any of this? Had 8 took in. Put away seems like a bit of a stretch, but we got it. What do you mean, nice try? I literally got it fucking right. Man. I feel like these are not related. Wristwatch, pocket watch, smartwatch. Stopwatch. Damn, I'm kind of impressed with myself that I got that one. See, they're fun, but they're aggravating, but they are indeed fun. Back bag? No. I was gonna say grab bag. See, fairies aren't. Fairies fly. Bro. What? I think this one's trying to throw me off. Because, yeah, of course, fairies flies and airplanes fly. But what is a Mac? Is that like, is there... A pimp or a person who aggressively seduces others? That makes this make even less sense, to be honest with you. Generic term for a man. Dude, I'm not gonna get this. I'm gonna skip this. There's no way. And yes, I will skip them if I don't think there's any chance that I'm gonna get them. Because truth be told, I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of these. Bro. Bermuda Triangle. Is there anything else that has a triangle? problem is that I want to say canal, but canal wouldn't be one of these words. It would be the word in the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like things that would be describing a canal. So it just throws me off that it's one of the words you can choose. What? Dude, what the fuck? Dude, this one is awful. The last couple have been awful. Okay, I give up. I'm not figuring that out. Exactly. Valk, please stop. One second, Jesus Christ, bro. Okay. Eagles fly. I think they do. Kate is telling me that it has something to do with something that I would never know about. I feel like it's like a name. Craftsman, spokesman, gentleman. I don't think boogeyman's spelled like that. Something man. I think I'm onto that. Craftsman, spokesman, gentleman, Yankeesman, Cateman. There's no such thing as a dolly man, is there? A birdie man, eagle man. I feel like it's cheating if I do any research on what certain words are. Uh, I don't think that's not how boogeyman is spelled. Oh, it is. Okay. The only way I'm gonna get. Hmm. Okay. Might need to take a quick intermission here because the cat is not tolerating me talking in my room. So I will